One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On third down, Dillon. And he is going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. On second down, Dillon. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. So now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win them.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Another run with Gaskin. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Here's a give to Lindsey. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short. And now the timeout comes in with just 1 second left in overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And now the timeout comes in with just 1 second left in overtime. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. The kick by Sanders. Is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made it.